Welcome to ZoomInData. In this video, we take a deep dive into one of the most critical areas of real-world data engineering, DBT error handling, debugging, and monitoring. As DBT projects scale into production, managing failures, ensuring data quality, and monitoring pipelines become essential skills for every data professional. This session covers common DBT errors, the difference between compilation and runtime issues, effective debugging techniques, and how DBT tests and freshness checks help maintain reliable analytics. Subscribe to ZoomInData for structured DBT learning, interview-focused content, and real-world data engineering concepts explained clearly and confidently. What types of errors commonly occur in DBT projects? Answer: DBT projects commonly face SQL syntax errors, schema mismatches, and data type issues. Errors may also occur due to missing dependencies or incorrect configurations. Runtime failures can happen when source data changes unexpectedly. Understanding error types helps resolve issues faster. How does DBT help identify errors during execution? Answer: DBT provides detailed logs during command execution. Error messages clearly show the failed model or test. Stack traces help locate the root cause. This makes troubleshooting more efficient. What is the role of DBT tests in error prevention? Answer: DBT tests validate data quality before analytics usage. They detect null values, duplicates, and referential issues. Tests catch problems early in the pipeline. This reduces downstream reporting errors. What is the difference between compilation errors and runtime errors in DBT? Answer: compilation errors occur before SQL execution. They are caused by invalid Ginger syntax or references. Runtime errors happen during database execution. Both require different debugging approaches. How does DBT handle failed models? Answer: DBT stops execution for dependent models. Only the failed model and its dependents are affected. Independent models continue to run. This limits the impact of failures. What is the purpose of DBT run logs? Answer: run logs record execution details. They show success, failure, and duration. Logs support debugging and monitoring. Useful for production troubleshooting. How does DBT support incremental model debugging? Answer: DBT allows running models selectively. Developers can isolate problematic models. Incremental logic can be tested separately. This speeds up debugging. What is the DBT debug command used for? Answer: DBT debug validates project configuration. It checks database connections, ensures credentials are correct, helps identify setup issues early. How does DBT handle schema changes in source systems? Answer: DBT detects missing or changed columns. Models may fail if schema changes are unhandled. Tests can alert teams early. Regular monitoring is required. What is the importance of source freshness in DBT? Answer: source freshness checks data arrival times, alerts teams when data is delayed, prevents outdated analytics, ensures timely reporting. How does DBT support monitoring data pipelines? Answer: DBT provides run results and logs. Test failures indicate data issues. Freshness checks monitor delays. Integration with orchestration improves monitoring. What is DBT test failure handling? Answer: failed tests are reported clearly. Teams can configure tests as warnings or errors. Critical failures stop deployments. Non-critical issues are monitored. How does DBT help identify performance issues? Answer. Execution time is logged for each model. Slow models are easy to identify. Optimization can be applied selectively. Performance tuning becomes systematic. What is the role of DBT artifacts in debugging? Answer. Artifacts include manifest and run results. They provide detailed project metadata, useful for advanced analysis. Support CI/CD integration. How does DBT integrate with alerting systems? Answer. DBT outputs can be connected to alerting tools. Failures trigger notifications. Teams respond faster. Improves operational reliability. What is DBT retry logic in production workflows? Answer. DBT itself does not retry automatically. Orchestration tools handle retries. This prevents transient failures, ensures job completion. How does DBT help reduce production failures? Answer. Testing validates data quality. Modular models isolate issues. Clear lineage shows dependencies. Failures are contained. What is the role of CI in DBT debugging? Answer. C runs DBT commands on code changes. Errors are caught early. Prevents broken deployments. Improves code quality. How does DBT support safe deployments? Answer. Version control tracks changes. Tests validate logic. Environment separation reduces risk. Deployments are predictable. What is DBT logging verbosity? Answer. Verbosity controls log detail. Higher levels provide deeper insights. Useful during debugging. Reduced verbosity improves performance. How does DBT help troubleshoot data mismatches? Answer. Lineage shows data flow. Tests highlight discrepancies. Logs reveal transformation steps. Root cause analysis becomes easier. What is the role of DBT docs in debugging? Answer. Documentation explains models and logic. Helps understand expected behavior. Reduces investigation time. Improves team collaboration. Why is monitoring critical in DBT production systems? Answer. Detects failures early. Prevents incorrect reporting. Maintains data trust. Ensures system stability. How does DBT support auditability? Answer. Run history is preserved. Logs and artifacts provide evidence. Changes are traceable. Supports compliance requirements. Why is error handling important in DBT interviews? Answer. Interviewers test real-world experience. Error handling shows production readiness. Debugging skills reflect maturity. Strong answers stand out. Thank you for watching ZoomInData. If you want more questions on real-time projects, contact ZoomInData. Please subscribe and follow for more content.